Hey there, my name's Sassy, and this is a reading for you, Leo. So let's get started. And it's a reading for Capricorn season. I almost forgot. Yeah, Capricorn season 2025-2026 is kind of a big deal, and I mean it starts tomorrow. In my time zone, it's tomorrow. And I'm a bit early, because this time is still in Sagittarius. I'm aware of that. And you could also say I'm a bit late because this is my first reading for the season. This is my first reading, not for this channel. I've tried sometimes, but this is a new start. So let's see. Yep. Fell to the floor. I'm sorry about my English. I'm a bit out of practice. So we have the Seven of Pentacles for you, Leo. First card. Yeah. I only take the cards that kind of like fly out, not just turn around. So there's another one. The Knight of Swords. And no, that's not good enough. I hope the sound is okay. I kind of needed to amp it up. I hope it's not too loud now. But, I mean, if it's too loud, you can always turn me down. Alright, the Seven of Pentacles. Did I say Seven of Pentacles in the beginning, or did I say Seven of Swords? I'm not sure. And we have the Three of Pentacles, and I just realized that this is upside down. Let me fix this real quick. It's a bit awkward. I am sorry. Okay. This is not what I had in mind. This is what happens if you don't do a rehearsal beforehand. And perhaps this is also because we're not in Capricorn season yet. We're still in Sagittarius season. Yeah. Okay, brain. There we go. So, Seven of Swords is like in your past, let's say 3 days, today, 3 weeks, or something like that. And Seven of Swords is, I mean, not the easiest card, but also not one of the really mouthfuls. It is, for me, associated with Moon and Venus. It is the preparation for something. So it is it's kind of like a plan, but it's kind of like a plan that our subconscious has for us. So let's get some more info about that. Are we going to take these? No, we're going to take the small ones. All right. Okay. So a plan that the subconscious had for you in the past. So something that already has played out. Something preparatory for the Knight of Swords that is here right now. Knight of Swords is Aquarius energy. Pluto is obviously in Aquarius, and there are rumors about the Aquarian age, obviously. So quite an important card in the now. Okay, doesn't want to pop out. Okay, we stop right here and have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Well, you definitely had some thoughts about that, some difficult thoughts. You have the bottom right now. Nine of Cups. I guess you didn't get what you wished for, but I can tell you the Three of Swords is not a bad card. It is a challenging one because in my world it is double Saturn. I know it says like Uranus on here. I'm sorry. These are my what do you call them? Practice cards, like experimental cards, so to speak. But I like the size of it, so I should get a new one, but I didn't yet. So Three of Swords, it's the training of the mind and also contracts, like contracts and rules of the mind. So the Three of Swords teaches us a lot of things. It can be reality, it can actually also be about emotions. I mean, there's a big fat heart on here, pierced by 3 swords, with some rain in the background. Yeah, that's never easy, but the Three of Swords is a good teacher. Like, the lessons it teaches really are important. Like, I mean, everything we are being taught is important, but Three of Swords is it's something that, like, lessons of life lessons or something. And the Nine of Pentacles, I mean, on the surface it's a really good card. I mean, it is this independent woman with like vine grapes in the background, like she's growing wine or vine, and she has the bird that is taking care of all the, I mean, crawling things and flying things that can eat the grapes. So it's right before harvest, I would say. It's the Nine of Pentacles, almost like at the end of the cycle, of the season. And the hawk, or whatever it is, or whatever bird it is here, is trained and is supposed to help her taking care of this vineyard. But it is... I mean, are you the woman or are you the bird? I mean, look at the card. Oh, where do I need to go? Here? Look at the card. I think the moon aspect of this card is in the, well, let's call it a helmet that the bird is wearing. Sorry, I have a bit of trouble locating where the camera is at exactly. But the bird is the bird's vision is restricted, and it's guided to a specific area of its field of vision, let's say, like, and that is what the moon can also do with us, like, or rather the subconscious. It is guiding us by focusing, by kind of nudging us around and showing us what is important in each situation and what is perhaps not. So I think the moon and Saturn are the most important aspects here, and both are have been teaching you something about where I would say if like the higher frequencies, the higher beings had a mind or an intent of their own, which they might, I don't know, but they might not. But if I do that, then they would want something, like your soul would want something, or something even bigger. I would say it's something bigger. or farther away, or whatever, like energy-wise, higher up. They're kind of like discontent or something, like divine discontent. This is my card of divine discontent as well, not just about deception or something, like some people read it as such. I mean, traditionally this is the card where a guy has 7 swords in his hands and arms, and, well, 2 are standing. And he's kind of leaving, like, what do you call that? Like a tent place. Sorry. Forgot what it's called. Like a besiegement, it could be. And he's kind of having plans on his own. I mean, he's leaving 2 swords behind, but he's taking 5. So it's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna change the prerequisite. What is it called? Like I'm changing the potential outcome of a situation by changing the situation. It's like, I can't think of the word. Prerequisites? Something close to that. Anyway, I think you're getting what I'm trying to get at. But ultimately, it has led you to do something new. Something new, like not just like I'm using the same stuff in a new way, but like something entirely new. And it's like a new motivation. It is perhaps not yet, I would say, yeah, it's not yet in a stage where it has materialized, so it's not based on your actions yet. And perhaps it's, I mean, you're having thoughts and feelings about it, but it has not trickled down to the lower layers yet. It is still a seed out in the ether, in a way. And you, Leo, have picked up on it somehow. Okay. Let's move on to the present. And we have a card on the floor, and it's the King of Pentacles. Let me just move this. Yeah, you can still see it. Okay. So the Knight of Swords with the King of Pentacles. So that's also people. And okay, there we go. 9 of Wands. One more card, please. No, of course it's 2. Another page, the Page of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles. That's a lot of pentacles for a Knight of Swords. I mean, it is kind of feels like the word becomes man. I mean, like in the Bible, in the beginning there was the word, and of course we know, well, of course, I think a lot of people question that, if that's really true, out of like many reasons, but the tarot, at least in the let's say most modern interpretation, so the Golden Dawn, which is, to use that is questionable, but it's all a bit dubious and, I mean, dark. That's my issue, really. It's very dark. But anyway, with the tradition, or the most modern, but also in the traditional way, but in the most modern, let's take it down that road. The elements, the colors of the cards go by wands, cups, swords, and then pentacles. And the highest, like, and the wands are just is just an emanation, and then the first creation is cups, and then the next step is the swords. So the mind comes after the feelings, which is, I think, very important to understand, to realize and to live like as one's truth. And then comes the physical manifestation. So we have a bit of a lower expression in the now. So we are already down at the word, which then becomes physical manifestation. I'm just wondering if that is the most important aspect of these pentacles, cards, I would say. Because this is a double moon card. This is double moon in Sagittarius. And it's actually, I mean, it actually comes after another double card, which is double Mercury with the Eight of Wands. And with the Eight of Wands, we have like speed and communication coming in. It's this card. I can find it on the spot. It's this card that has like almost like staffs, like arrows, falling or being shot from the sky almost. Like, look at it, the dynamism here. So this is the preceding card, and then the Nine of Wands is the following card, and it's this hurt dude, and I think he's hurt because he didn't quite, like, it's like after the impact of the Eight of Wands, and it's the hurt after you've discovered that your subconscious kind of, I don't want to say it played against you or it acted out against you, but it kind of has its mind of its own until, or if we're not in a good alignment, let's say, with our subconscious. I don't see this like on or off situation, or like you suck at it or you're really good at it. I mean, it's a scale of gray tones, so to speak, of how good we are to be in alignment with our subconscious. But it can certainly hurt when we're too much out of alignment compared to where we're at normally, let's say, or we are stepping up. We need to step up our game, so our subconscious is giving us more negative feedback if we are not as aligned as we need to be, like in a growing phase. Very hurtful. So that's what you have right now. So it might be a bit stingy right now, a bit painful, and probably around new things coming in, because it's the Knight of Swords, it's the Aquarian energy, it's Pluto hitting us from well below, because it's Pluto, obviously. So and then I think actually it's also Jupiter, Saturn, Jupiter and Saturn, this trio, because we had this very impactful triple conjunction in the beginning of 2020, which was also conjunct all of their, what was it, south nodes? Yeah, I think the south nodes are in Capricorn. And Capricorn is the other sign, zodiacal sign, that is ruled by Saturn. And we had this double Saturn card here with the Three of Swords as well. So, yeah, I'm wondering what it is really about, like what is the new stuff. So let me, because I'm a curious cat and I want to make it, I mean, not as precise as possible. I mean, precision is cool, but I don't know. Sometimes maybe we don't need like an explicit motivation. Why are we asking? Oh no. Okay, let's see. Let's do this again because I kind of effed it up. Nope, this is not good enough. These cards are a bit stiff, so I apologize. I can't really handle them well. But they're beautiful, so I like to use them. There we go. Okay. Okay, that was quick. The High Priestess. Yeah, I guess it's about, like, opening up to the higher realms. I mean, that's probably why you're here with me. Princess of Pentacles, like Page of Pentacles at the bottom. I mean, because I am a reader, I'm a person who sees the world from the inside out. I mean, and I want to say that's kind of like duh. I mean, most people I would say everyone perceives the world like from inside, like, and looking out. Like, this is our perception because we're such, I don't know, vision-based people or something. So we literally are inside of our body. That's our perception, and then we look out. But additionally, I do not consider myself to really be in my body. So I am associated with my body, and it's not really that I float around. Like, I never had these, I don't know, experiences that other people talk about. Some people talk about where they perceive themselves outside of themselves. Like my mother, for example, had a pretty profound experience like that before. That's not really what I mean, because this is still somewhat based on the physical realm. What I mean is more like that the outer reality is a reflection or a representation, really, of the inner world. So, and that's why I really think that we make our world, we make our own reality, which is also a thing that we need to be careful about, because it kind of, if you go into like bad experiences, it kind of implies that you are the cause for your own suffering. But then again, on some level, this might be true. Not in the way that it's always our own fault, but in the way that it's not about fault. It's not about victim or perpetrator or like this kind of thing. It's more about, I came here to have experiences. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, period. That's like that's kind of like the most neutral thing, so to speak. Not that neutrality in itself is like the thing to do, the thing to aim for or anything, but it's kind of like the High Priestess is a card for me that puts things into perspective, and not quite, kind of similar to the Hanged Man, but more in a down-to-earth way, more practical. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, the High Priestess is not really a practical card, but compared to the Hanged Man, it is, I would say. So there is some, and this fits well with what we said here with the pentacles here. It is not just living in your head. It's not just living like in this beautiful imaginary world or something. It is about taking the next step. About I have experienced something and I want to share that. It's like almost like a teaching aspect or something. Okay. I think I said enough about this. Let's look at the future. The Seven of Pentacles. We need to know more about the Seven of Pentacles. Because the Seven of Pentacles, I mean, is, again, not the easiest card. It's a card of patience. A card of patience and manifesting good things into your life, but also abiding the rules to get that. Oh, there's the Eight of Wands. Okay. Feels a bit like a step back from the 9 to the 8, but it's just a clarification. Let's see. One more card, please. No, that's not good enough. The Emperor just showed its face, but we didn't flip. And we've got 2 cards. Alright. You've got the Sun and 3 of Wands. Okay. 3 of Wands is actually also a Sun card. It is also a Saturn card. And this is a Venus and Saturn card. And this is a double Mercury card. So we have Saturn twice. We have Mercury twice. We have the Sun twice. But yeah, kind of. I mean, if you compare it like that. Queen of Swords and Ace of Swords at the bottom. And of course we have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is amazing. I mean, there are 3 aces on the table. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. The only one that is missing is the Ace of Cups, so the feelings. Yeah, we have no cups on the table. Like, no cups at all. Okay. Leo, this is a bit strange. It is a bit strange. But maybe it'll come later. Why is this absent? Or was it in the past? Did you do so much emotional work that there's absolutely nothing needed right now? Yeah. I would say the latter. You have done a lot of emotional work in the past and you're just building on it. Because this is substantial. You could not have this many pentacles in the now and also in the future here and in the past. The Seven of Pentacles here also in the future. Without like an emotional base. A considerable emotional base. So, interesting. Good on you, by the way. There's definitely something that needs to be ordered, like, how do you say that? Ordered? Yeah. Cleaned up, perhaps. Cleaning house, ordering. Putting things where they belong, or sorting through something. That feels right. Sorting through something. And it's I want to say it's about some messages coming in, but it's taking a while. Either that it's gonna take a while until they come in at all, or they're stretched out, like receiving messages in slow motion. That's I would more lean towards that, but it depends on you. It could also be a delay and then the messages come. I could also imagine that. And it's something about, I would say, the true origin of something. The true origin of yourself, of a project, of a motivation. Of a motivation. Of a thought. Of a thought? Of a thought. Or a perspective. A particular perspective on a project, on something you want. I'm not sure about that. I mean, these readings are for more than one person, so it's hard to pin that down. But there is something. Let's call it a project. Project of some kind. Okay. This is interesting, but I still would like to know more. So let's see if I can get a little bit more out here. Out of the cards. Squeezing. Can we know more? Ooh, yeah. Thank you. Interesting. Another... No, I'm not gonna take this. Okay. I'm just gonna take it like this. Yes. 9 of Swords at the bottom. The Justice card. The Libra card. The Cardinal Heir. The big decision maker. The Judge. Who are you gonna judge? Are you gonna judge others? Are you gonna judge yourself? Are you gonna judge a project? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it what it's supposed to be? There's definitely something about a perspective, certain thoughts. Because I talked about these swords before, and now 2 more swords card in a way. I mean, there's literally swords on here. This is a swords card, and this is an air card, which is associated with swords, and there's a literal sword in her hand. The Justice figure. What is her name? I apologize. What is her name? Justitia or something in English? Like a goddess figure in mythology. And the 9 of Swords. Yeah. I mean, it's the battles that we fight with our subconscious. It can be nightmares. It can be feeling backstabbed by something. So it might be just that you're having doubts about your project, whatever. It may be about, like, whatever it is. But the lessons are not small here. I mean, so, because if something turns out to be wrong, if you're shown that something is wrong, however that happens, it's not really... I mean, we make mistakes to grow, I want to say. So there's a reason why I want to say you have been misled before. You could say you've been misled by your subconscious, because I think our subconscious is bigger than our consciousness, or our conscious awareness, I should say. So it's kind of, I mean, it has the bigger punch. It's not, I mean, you can see it as an opponent, but you're gonna lose every time. So it doesn't, I mean, it's better working with it. But what I was just thinking, or what I saw was, you see in the background here, let me hold it up. In the background there are these planets, like this open space, and you can see planets and stars and planetoids and whatnot. It feels like the background is the realm of the High Priestess. So she's kind of like almost guiding this Justice card. She is behind her and pulling the strings in the realm of the Justice card, in a way. So maybe the perspective is that that we here as humans, with a physical body, with a life in physicality, are tools for something bigger, of something bigger, I want to say, at play. Kind of like, I see my reality from my point of view. It is a dream within a dream within a dream, like describing the physicality of things. And then there's a dream within a dream, which is then the moon level. So the threefold dream, or the dream within a dream within a dream, that's the Earth. And then the moon level is a dream within a dream, so one step up. And then the sun is the dream. And then there's a step above, which is actual reality, which some, like, the Golden Dawn tradition describes as being associated with Neptune, or Uranus, but I completely disagree with Uranus. If it is associated with anything, then it's Neptune, maybe Neptune and Pluto and something else, so a threefold. Or actually, I think it could also be the stars or a second sun. If we have a second sun, and it's kind of like not really here right now, however, I would not know why, but I mean, there's wild theories out there, and that's one of the possibilities. But it could also be the stars. I mean, there's many stories about how we come from the stars, or like every twinkling star is like another being, or something like that. There are a lot of wonderful stories about stars out there. So whatever that means, if I say stars are reality, or stars are not a dream, as opposed to the sun, which is considered to be a star as well, but maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm a scientist, but I don't really trust science any longer. Which is a story in itself. I don't want to get into that right like today, but there's a reason why I turned to tarot and astrology and everything. So I think that's it. That's what I have for you today, Leo. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye bye.